What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. So some of you may have guessed it, some of you may have not guessed it by last week's video with the truck. When did we mention our deal about you painting? What video was that?
I think it was on the this or that is when I think it started.
The this or that video, that's right. Mm-hmm. And I'll link to that up here somewhere. Obviously, we have a new tow vehicle. And the other end of the bargain, actually the real deal.
That deal's off the table.
No.
That's not the deal. The deal was the truck for painting. That's it.
That wasn't the main deal.
That's not.
Let's check the footage, shall we? So this one has made a deal with me. I want a trash can in the RV. And she said the only way I could get a trash can, like a full sturdy trash can in the RV, is if I let her paint the rest of the RV. So I was like,
I just want to paint the walls.
I know, she just wants to paint the walls. So apparently I will never have a trash bag can.
And I'll never get to finish painting the RV.
Yeah, maybe one day.
There was no truck involved.
You're right.
You're not getting a trash can. You're getting a trash can or a truck. What do you want?
Trash can.
All right, tell the dealer to take it back.
All right, so the original deal was if I can get a hard trash can to put that trash bag in, I'd let Renee paint. Apparently, we went from a $20 trash can to a lot more zeros truck. And apparently, trash can and truck are kind of the same thing, and I have to let her paint. Mm-hmm. So, today, Renee's got her spiffy, high-dollar... that's one of my old shirts.
Probably.
All right, so apparently you're going to paint today.
I am. I'm going to finally get to finish painting the walls out here.
All right, so what we're painting, you're going to start, where are you going to start in?
I don't know. Probably down at this end.
All right, so she's going to go down here, paint the back wall all the way over, paint in the slides, come in, and you're going to go down here?
I'm going to go, well, I guess to here. We're going to put more, now we have more wallpaper. We'll do
so we're going to put more wallpaper on this wall.
So half the RV will be this wallpaper.
Yep.
Which is a lot less painting for me.
Yes, right?
And this side of the RV will be like a light cream color like we got in the bedroom map.
Light cream. But we didn't get glossy. We got satin eggshell.
But the reason I got the semi for the bedroom is because Lily likes to sleep with her feet on the wall, and the semi-gloss is a lot easier to clean. They said the satin or eggshell, whatever the finish I got is still washable, and I figure there's not as much space she can funk up out here. So I wasn't worried as much about washing the walls, but Scott didn't like how much it shined.
Gloss, yeah. I'm not a fan of the super shiny, glossy... even in our house, we never had it. We had the eggshell. We had eggshell. Yeah. But, and I especially don't like it in the RV. I don't know why. There's something about the RV. It's like my personal space in here. It's our personal space, but it's like, I mean, as you can tell, these are all closed right now, and we've been gone all morning. We went to the gym and we got some supplies.
Yeah, so. When you're on the Cape, where we are, Cape Cod's an island, and we're right by the bridge, so as a old local coming back into me, it's a pain in the butt to go over the bridge to get stuff, so we kind of make like a weekly mission to go over the bridge and get supplies. Or
if we have to go again during the week, it's like, hey everybody, we're going over. What do y'all need? We're going over the bridge.
Especially as it gets closer to the weekend, everybody comes to the Cape, so getting over and back on the bridge is not fun.
It's ridiculous.
Like you don't want to go on a Friday.
Yeah, no, it's bad. So today's the day. Renee's going to start painting. I'm going out of the RV, and I'm just going to let her paint. Let's talk about what we're going to use and what kind of paint we got.
Okay.
All right, so what do you got, baby? What do you got?
We got a whole lot of stuff going on over here. But
seriously, look at this. God, dog.
But, unfortunately, you can't read all of it. It's the Valspar
bonding primer.
We got referred to this when we did the bedroom. They said because we're painting out with an RV, you're painting over like the wallpaper.
And then there's a texture to it too.
Yeah, so the guy said this is what to use. It's a different label now, but if you get the basic info, you can find it at Lowe's.
Superhide, seals, glossy surfaces, top coat. Okay, so that's cool.
So then I got the Sherwin-Williams Super Paint and Primer, which, being that I've used this and it works well with this, I'm not going to skip priming, even though it's another step.
Yeah.
But being in an RV, it's a little different. We got the wallpaper, where a house you got drywall. So
Yeah.
just gonna stick with what we did, even though it's another step of priming and then doing this. But I've always been a fan of Sherwin-Williams. And
Now this says high reflective white.
well, they paint it, but if you look here, it says satin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see the
You
tag.
see.
Okay.
And we're doing Roman column.
Roman column, the Romans.
But I guess if you've never painted before, just some basic what you're gonna need. I like the disposable tray, and I just kind of use this as like keep it sturdy. But a tray to roll. I use this when I put paint in to use the brush when I'm cutting, which you're doing a lot of cutting in the RV.
Yes, a lot.
We're gonna do some of the holes from where we have the side balances, so just some putty for the walls. I'm not well enough painted to not use painter's tape, so painter tape is my friend. Definitely want some drop cloths of some sort, just because paint will fall. And then roller brushes. I'm using, I don't know what length this is, I'm using this standard size. And then since there's so many small areas in the RV, I'm using, I think it's a 4-inch.
Yeah, little tiny one.
Little roller. Just some rags. Just I wet them, and then when I drop on something I'm not supposed to, I kind of quickly wipe it up.
Or when you paint a frame and you're not supposed to.
And then
the cutting brush.
Oh, the cutting brush. I like this little one, just because, especially in an RV, like some of them are really long.
I remember when we had the house. I mean, this is
Yeah.
old. We had the house, but you hold it like a pencil,
It's just
and
a
it's
nice
angled,
brush.
so it's just easy to go. Like, and then I can just go.
Can't forget the sanding block. After I put my putty, I'm gonna go over the holes to try to smooth them
So
out
that's
a little.
basically first prep: is putty the
Yeah.
holes. Once you remove all the valances, sand them smooth, and then tape.
Tape, yeah. Well, first you gotta move the furniture and stuff.
Well, then you got to move
Yeah.
all the furniture, but then
But and then a stirring stick.
Yay.
This kind of your basic painter store. And if you've never painted, I'm sure any hardware store can help you get set up on the things you need. But this is pretty much what I'm using to do our project.
Yep. So what are we going to do now?
We're going to pull furniture off the wall. You definitely don't want to be painting with your furniture against the wall. And then we're going to take our balances down, and then go over where I've already puttied a while ago when we took our balances down. So I'm just going to lightly go over and sand them, try to make them a little bit more smooth with the wall. And then I'm going to tape, and then prime.
A few moments later.
All right, so that took all of 15 minutes. Now these screw holes you don't really have to patch up because you're going to re-drill in the same spot, because it's just the valance and then the two down here for the blinds. So yeah,
It's a good deep cleaning process too. Things we're finding.
you said you found 26 cents.
26 cents so far, yep.
26 cents
Found
and
some work supplies.
and work supplies and an undone freedom handle, and you're on your own, honey.
Yep. All right, I got everything taped out, all the windows and all the wood, ceiling, or the trim so the ceiling doesn't get it. So basically anywhere I don't want to get paint, I went around and put the blue painter's tape around, and these just unscrew. So I'll just kind of go around that. But I vacuumed really well with white paint, and Lily being black, we don't want any black fur in our paint, so I vacuumed really well, and then I taped everything out. So now I'm getting ready to start priming. Alright, so we're all primed. Alright, off to painting now. Alright, so with the rug down here, I'm trying not to get a lot of the paint on the rug, so I kind of made a little tool, I guess you can say. I think they actually make a paint tool, but I didn't feel like running out to the hardware store to go get one. So this is just a piece of plastic, like the signboards, like for yard sales or realtor signs or whatever. So I just cut a piece and I got a straight edge, and I'm just laying it down on the rug to try to keep the rug back, and then just kind of dabbing down to the board. And then before I move to another part of the rug, I'm just wiping it clean, so when I put it down on the part of the rug, it's not putting paint onto it. So just a little tip. Maybe you got a better idea. If you do, that'd be great if you could share it, just so we can always help each other out. Alright, I got the first coat on. You probably can't tell in the video the difference between the primer and the color that we're painting. It's a Roman column. It kind of reminds me of like an antique-ish white. It's not super bright white. And then a tip for in between coats, because I'm going to do one more coat, is if you take saran wrap and just kind of cover, like make a film with the saran wrap, just cover over, it helps keep the paint wet so it doesn't dry out in between waiting to paint the second coat. And I do the same thing with a paintbrush. I just wrap it in saran wrap, and then I'll just place a thin layer on top to kind of make like a coating in the bucket, and that'll just help it stay fresh and not dry out while I wait to do the second coat. Alright, so you've been following along in the video. We've been painting the RV. So now the RV is painted.
Well, here's the first wall by the door. Different from the bathroom in the bedroom. The bathroom in the bedroom was
A higher sheen.
High gloss.
I can't remember, something like semi-gloss or something. And
Yeah.
this is a satin, I think, or eggshell they call it.
Satin eggshell.
So it's the same color, it's just not as much sheen. So I will say, if anybody's thinking of painting the RV, I noticed with the sheen difference, when I went to go put our command strips on, they weren't sticking, I think, because of the little sheen in the paint. So I just took a little sandpaper right where I was going to put the command hooks and just sanded it lightly so it doesn't have much sheen.
Yeah, so it bonded to it because
Yeah.
the gloss is easy because it makes a slicker surface, whereas this is not a slick surface. There's more bumps to it.
So if you're going to paint, you just want to lightly sand where you're going to put your command hooks.
So we still have our turtle back there, and then I saw you put our other turtle
Yeah.
up there.
And then I got another picture to put in the corner, but the frame's white, so I'm going to paint it, I think.
Oh, that's right, the other
Yeah.
turtle. Go figure. We have a theme with sea turtles, as you
Yeah.
can tell.
I'm a good wife, and I compromised. I asked God, I said, do you want me to paint this or leave it? He wanted to leave it.
I wanted to leave the trim.
It wouldn't have been my choice, but since I got to paint, I can compromise a little trim and let him have some brown
I
trim.
just like to have a little bit of a breakup of the all white. And here's kind of like how I think of it. I like the clean look because our beach house was very clean look, but we had crown molding and base molding, and we had colors to break up. You know, we had the green accent wall behind our thing. And
this is kind of our accent wall.
yeah, it's just not, almost the same color is what I'm guessing.
There's a blue wallpaper that I want to swap out at some point to this.
So I got to redo that whole wall?
That's why I'm at some point.
Oh, at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with Renee. I don't like all the brown, but I like color cleanliness. Now, if we were to find some like gray of these and lighten up these and then...
Well, I would like to get rid of those and get lines or something, but they're so expensive because we have, if you go to like a regular store like Home Depot, our window, at least our RV, our windows don't fit the standard. Everything's custom ordered, and you start adding up all these windows.
Yeah.
It gets pretty pricey. So there was one online store I found, I think blinds.com. I may wait till a Black Friday sale or something because I don't feel like spending $600 on blinds.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, it looks good. I'm going to say this. I truly like the more matte instead of the glossy.
And I did that for you as well.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You're the best.
See?
But I do like the matte as opposed to the glossy, especially in this titer. Now, it does make it, I don't know, it just seems cleaner.
Feels bigger to me.
It feels bigger, definitely feels bigger, and I knew it would. I just fought it the whole way, because that's what I do.
Yeah, we fought. Fought over this.
But where there was compromise, at least I did, you know.
I had to buy a truck to get paint. So, in the comments below,
Uh-oh, what are you going to say?
put in the comments if you're for Team Renee for painting, it looks good, or Team Scott, you should have kept it with the brown.
Well, no, hold on a second, because I am digging this. Again, I just don't like the heavy contrast of white to dark brown. If it was white to gray, or white to more of a subtle tan color.
Probably get new furniture within the years. That'll get rid of some brown.
Yeah, that'll get rid of some of the brown. It's just the darkness of it. Well, that's it. You've seen the new truck. You've seen what Renee got out of it. And what's next? I don't know. So we have a video that's next scheduled, but we
got a mystery box.
We got a mystery box. So after this video, we have one ready to go, but we also got this that's going to be installed here. But this is for the truck, and it has to be put in. So
Well, we're choosing.
we're choosing because it's a safety feature. It's a safety feature. The next video is either going to be The installation of this, oh yeah, we had an experiences without the RV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, so you know when our videos pop out. They're Monday at noon. Except for this past Monday where I accidentally hit the wrong button, so
it would have come out.
It would have come out Tuesday, right? Yeah, I had it scheduled for Tuesday. Apparently, I fat fingered the Monday, hit Tuesday. So it came out a little late on Monday. That's my fault. So yes, Monday at noon is when we shoot for these. So Monday at lunchtime you can watch it, or when you get home from work and all that other good stuff. So from Cape Cod and Renee's newly painted RV that we both like for some reason. It's rarity that we both like something. We're at it.
Just listen to me from a year ago. This would have been done.
Yeah, we'll see.
And then you would have already fired a trash can.
And then no truck.
Well, he would have found something else to borrow it with.
Yeah. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the road.